What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome to another Top 10 Music Countdown. So last time around I did the Top 10 early Linkin Park songs. Now I'm going to do the Top 10 modern Linkin Park songs. I'm going to be going through their 4 most recent albums. I did get One More Light just a little while ago, the most recent one. So I'm going to have a couple of songs from that in here as well. Now the reason I split their songs in total into these two particular sections is that I feel like after their third album, Linkin Park started taking a vastly different direction with most of their music. There is a slight exception to that, but we'll get into that later as I start explaining the entries. But anyway, same rules as usual apply. So that's really all there is to it. So here we go. Here are my top 10 modern Linkin Park songs. Kicking off the countdown, we have Talking to Myself from their newest album, One More Light. And really, the main reason I like this song is just because I like Chester's vocals in it. But I don't know, it's a slightly different direction. It's a little bit more of like, I don't want to say a happy tone, but I guess a little bit more of an upbeat feel to it. And they pull it off pretty well in this song. Maybe not so much in the album as a whole, but in this song, I think they do. Up next, we have Wretches Kings from the album 1,000 Suns, which to me, this sounds like some sort of primal African-inspired thing, at least during the chorus. The verses, on the other hand, are just Mike rapping, and, you know, there's a little bit of bad language in this. Otherwise, I like the song, though, so that mix is kind of what puts it at number 9 on this list. And now we have The Catalyst from 1,000 Suns, and a lot of people were kind of disappointed when Linkin Park released this as a single out on the radio. I personally didn't mind it that much. I mean, I certainly think it was a change from what they used to do, but I kind of like the way that Mike's and Chester's vocals get fused and work together in this song, and it kind of set the basis of some of their more recent music.
There's nothing left to lose, and there's nothing more to take, but you force yourself to choose.
At number 7, we have Wastelands from the Hunting Party, which I really just kind of like to rock out to. I like the tempo of Mike's rap verses in this as well. But really, upon some reflection, I feel like this song is a bit of a commentary on the music industry today. Or at least most of it is just kind of all the same thing. There's nothing really new anymore, so it feels like it's just a wasteland of the same old stuff that's really kind of pointless and useless. So that, I think, for the clever commentary, gets it at number 7. So Burn It Down from the album Living Things, I think kind of epitomizes the shift that Linkin Park has taken with their more recent albums. And, you know, it's more of an electronic feel, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it works better, especially with Chester's kind of softer vocals, and makes it so he's not practically screaming his head off every song. But it makes it, I don't know, it blends in more with a lot of the other music today, so they got to be really careful with how they pull it off.
Mama always told me, don't you run with scissors, son, you're gonna hurt someone.
Sharp Edges basically makes it on this list because it's super relatable. It talks about how no matter how our parents try to tell us not to do this or that, we always end up making mistakes. We end up doing things that we're not supposed to do, but as long as we live through it, we end up getting better, stronger, wiser for it. And it's really a crucial part of the human experience, and just the way that they portray that in this song, I think they do it really well, so that's what gets it at number 5 on this list.
We are the fortunate ones, we've never
Now, these last few entries are gonna go kind of back and forth between kind of softer songs versus more like hardcore with a little bit of Chester's yelling mixed in there. This has a little bit of both, but more so on the softer side. Anyway, I like how this kind of incorporates all of, in my mind, what has brought Linkin Park to this point. It's got some of that more rocking aspect to it, but it also has the more electronic sound mixed with the various types of vocals, and I think it's just a good representation of all of Linkin Park up to this point. So that's what gets Rebellion at number 4 on this list.
You'll never get it inside. You push it back down, blackout, blood in your eye.
At number 3, we have Blackout, which, has a little more of that electronic sound that has become emblematic of a lot of recent Linkin Park, but it also was an interesting change of pace from, in my mind, really most of the rest of A Thousand Suns as an album. The rest of it was pretty mellow on the whole, or certainly not as, angry and angsty. That is what kind of got Linkin Park in the public eye early on, and this kind of gets more back to that feel in a sense.
'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass.
And now we're back to the more mellow side of things with Castle of Glass from Living Things, and really I think it's more so just the vocals, the instrumentation, just the way that all fuses together in this particular song that I really appreciate. It's kind of like how My December was, the bonus entry in the last countdown that I did. It's that same kind of feel to it that I really appreciate with this song, so that's what gets it at number 2 on this list.
So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean.
Got another bonus entry for you in this countdown with New Divide from the Transformers movie, Revenge of the Fallen, and really, the reason I like this one, it kind of takes me back to what I've done, which I mentioned in the last countdown. Really, I feel like the songs Linkin Park has done for these Transformers movies have been really good just all around, so that's why I'm including this one on the countdown.
There's no peace, only war. Victory decides who's wrong or right. It will not cease, only grow. You better be prepared to fight.
And at number 1, we have the song War from the Hunting Party, and this is just the epitome of what I appreciate about the Hunting Party as an album. Back more so to their rock roots in a sense, and really this song, I just can't help rock out to it. I also think it's really great for my workouts and that kind of stuff that I do. Really just high energy all around. So that's what gets War at number 1 on this countdown. And there you have it, my top 10 modern Linkin Park songs. I hope you all enjoyed this countdown. If you did, give it a like and share. Subscribe to see more of my videos as I'm posting them, especially with these countdowns and all that kind of stuff. Leave comments down below for other ideas for countdowns that you have, whether it's band-specific or even just kind of a general topic for the countdown. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time. Later.